Hello again, everybody. Good to see ya. Hope everybody's doing good out there today. Welcome back to Crypto After Dark. I'm Professor Keith or Carolina Keith or just Keith or Simp or Professor Simp or Keith Simp, whatever you'd like to call me. I'm cool with. Welcome back to the show. What do we do here? Well, this is Crypto After Dark for a reason. We talk about crypto. It's 11 p.m. East Coast. Kids are asleep usually. We have a drink and we figure stuff out. As you can hear, my voice is slowly coming back, but it's not quite there yet. So I still got the adult juice boxes for a couple more days here. I can't quite hit the whiskey yet. I tried last night and it really hurt my throat, so I stopped. So I have to take a pause on that. Tonight, we're going to talk about node charts, node coins, and what's going on and why everyone's having a panic and a freak out. I've seen some really stupid stuff posted everywhere, constantly talking about what's wrong and what's right and what's going on and why is the price down, and pictures like that. It's all so dumb to me. It doesn't make sense how people are so stupid to click on constant clickbait. But I think I'm getting better with my YouTube algorithm stuff, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get those people to move away from the dumb people and come over and learn a little bit about technical analysis and why charts actually do what they do and why prices do what they do. Who all do we got in here real quick? Let's start at the top. Shorty Guzman, Brett Walker Pepper, Ariel Alexander, good to see you. Life Diff Texas, Tiffany, Miss Tiff, what's up? Brandful, good to see you. Heather S. Frank, Educated Dummy, what's up, sir? What's up, Avatar? That's my idol. Let's take a second to thank Avatar for being here. You're the man. I appreciate the hell out of you, dude. You're a bad son of a bitch. Russell Thomason, Millionaire Shakespeare. What's up, Lagvalin? That's Jacob Chambers. Good to see you, brother. Jeremy, what's up, cuzzo? Ashley Vandermeer, one of the queens. Ronan Khan, Jeremy Monroe. Cryptophia, what's up, Zach? What's up, Zach? Good to see you, brother. Arozala, good name. That's dope. Jeff Drury, what's up? Big Dex, Speed C, Gaglig, Pops, Noob. What's up, Terry? What's up, JG Wentworth, 877 Cash Now. Emmanuel Solera, what's up? Thymus Travel, good to see you. Leo Double G. What are we doing here, folks? We chart together. This is not just me doing this. This is a consensus system based on many smart people doing things together. What is that? That's 786unlimited.com. That's where our Discord and our Patreon is. You can jump over there real quick. You can sign up for our Discord. It's free for the general chat. If you'd like, you can become a Patreon member and you get access to all of our charts that we post constantly. We have multiple groups with multiple different types of conversations going on. We have a real estate chat. We have a business chat. We have an unlimited chat, an assassins chat, node chats. We used to have a scam list. We don't have that anymore. It just made too many people upset. We have a ton of information there. Go check it out. It's free. If you'd like to, you can sign up. It's patreon.com/Carolina Keith. As you see in the corner now, let's get to some of these charts. Let me have a drink. I got rid of that in 5 minutes. I tried to make it less than 5 minutes where I yapped because people hate that apparently. Oh my God, it's too thick. Hold on a second. Caesar Martinez, what's up, Paul? Good to see you. Ronan SSS. Peter Navarro, what's up, dude? Ain't seen you in a minute. Okay, so let's jump into some of these node charts. What I keep hearing from everyone is, well, the reason the price is going down is blah, 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 blah. Well, the reason the price is going down is blah, blah, blah. Well, the reason the price is going down is blah, 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 blah. None of that matters to me at all. In my opinion, the price went down because we hit a take profit line. We hit a take profit line, and what was an uptrend turned into what, everybody? A downtrend. And once we had a downtrend, we now have more sellers than buyers. And folks, it is way more difficult to break a downtrend than it is to break an uptrend. Okay? It's easier to sell and get out and be afraid than it is to be in it and be buying and be confident. Okay? Everyone's afraid of losing their money. This is crypto. It's still a bit of the wild, wild west. And because of that, people panic. Okay? They get worried and they get scared. I have Strong pulled up here, and we're going to use Strong as an example. Now, this is the KuCoin chart. And yes, there are going to be those of you who say, well, that's a KuCoin chart. That doesn't work. Fine. I have the same chart pulled up here on Uniswap. So shut up. Doesn't really matter. And you'll see the numbers are pretty darn close. There's very little slippage here. pretty much the same price. Is there some arbitrage sometimes? Yes. What's up, Kelly Slade? Good to see you. Anonymous, what's up? Ignacio Cervantes, good to see you. Hardy Boys, Crypto Boss, Alvin, good up. Evan Larsel, good to see you, dude. Why did this happen? Well, let's go through this one step at a time, okay? We're going to start with strong, and we'll do all of the strong. I will do all of the node charts that I have pulled up on my node list right here. Node charts. I have 7 pulled up. Okay, we'll go through all of these one by one tonight. Strong first, though. Let's trend analyze here for a second. What is trend analyzation? Trend analyzation is, do we have a higher high and a higher low? Do we have a lower high and a lower low? What do we got? That would tell us whether we have an uptrend or a downtrend. It's simple, okay? It's simple. Do we have an uptrend or have a downtrend? And before somebody says, oh, what about sideways? No, sideways is fine, but that doesn't make you any money, so I count that as down, okay? Anonymous says, shut up, LOL. What's up, Ali? He's probably smiling. Market up about 100 billion, just like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's saying. She's saying, is it the Janet Yellen leak? Nope, nothing to do with that at all. It's just that everything is super down, Kelly, so you're getting these upward retraces, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Dev Mango, yo, what's up, brother? Good to see you. So, on strong, what did we have? Well, let's analyze the trend a bit here and see. We had a high. Sorry, it doesn't draw sometimes. We had a high, then we had a low, and we had a lower high and a lower low, and then that changed right here. We had a higher high, and I'll do that in a different color. I'll do it in green. And then we had a higher low and a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then a lower low and a lower, oh, you know what, let's back up one frame right here. We had a lower low. We'll do that in a black again because that was our first color, and a lower high. Now we had a downtrend and then an uptrend, and now we have somewhat of a downtrend here, don't we, everyone? That's called a lower low and a lower high, which creates a downtrend. So let's go back and pull trend lines for this analysis that we just made, okay? We'll erase this and make a small drawing and then change, then it puts trend lines up. So we know this was downtrend. We know this was uptrend from here to here, and then we know this is a bit of a downtrend as well. Okay, so we're going to draw trend lines for those as such. Trend line. Right off the bat, we can go from this bottom and pull this right on up here, and we can see that thing rode that trend line like a champ. Excellent. From there, we can see that we had another trend line from at the top. Not so great. Is that at the end of the world? No. We also had a trend line back here. Something like this. Okay? We had lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Then we had a higher high and a higher low, and the trend broke, which was excellent. So we're kind of following a little bit of a pattern here, aren't we, everyone? And this is where people talk about Elliott waves a lot. What's up, everybody? 99 people on. Good to see everybody. If you would, go hit like for us. We have 99 people, but 56 likes. Everyone hit like. We get more likes. Algorithm gets pushed up in YouTube, and the more people watch, okay? YouTube tells me, by the way, that we'll have 24,000 viewers, 24,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I call bullshit, but we'll see. 101 people. What's up, everybody? I don't really think we'll have that many. I'm a bit of a pessimist when it comes to that kind of thing, but we'll see. So we had a downtrend. We had an uptrend. Now we have another downtrend. What's going to happen next, everyone? Well, until we get a higher high and a higher low, we're not going to go running back up into higher prices again. It's rather simple. That same thought was right here. You had this big drop, you had a low and then a high. Here we have a big drop, a low, and then a high. Same thing, okay? Only the scaling's different, but I'm trying to show you a downtrend versus an uptrend, followed by a lower low, followed by a lower low. Does that mean this is over? No, it does not. It means that we're going to test the trend line at some point here. Where's our trend line? Our trend line is way over here, way over in this area over here. At some point, we need to trend back toward the trend line and test it. And that has nothing to do with the news, the rewards, none of that. That is basic trend analysis, everyone. It's real easy. All right. Now let's take it to the next step. Let's go farther than just basic trend analysis, and let's look at some indicators and stuff and see if we can get an even better feel. 105 people. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. If you haven't yet, hit like for me. If you'd like to become one of our members and join our group, we have an awesome team. We have a lot of smart people, a lot of people with big brains, man. 786unlimited.com has the Discord group and the Patreon, or you can just go to patreon.com/Carolina Keith and link your Discord. That'll give you access. And if it doesn't link you, just hit me up in the Discord and I'll help you out, or one of the admins will help you out. That's what we're here for. Now, let's go a little farther. Let's pull a Fibonacci retracement on this. We had a downtrend. We just proved that. Okay, so we want to measure this downtrend to see if we get a breakout. Did we get a breakout? Yes, we did. We already know that. We've already lived through that. But let's measure that breakout. We had a high. We came down to a low. Okay, it's too difficult to see the numbers way over here, so I'm going to drag this to the right so you can see it more plainly. Excellent. Most important lines first. First things first, our 50 line. We've tried to break it and failed, and then we came back down and just touched that 382 and took back off and went back up again. 50 fib is the continuation fib. If we had stayed under this, the downtrend would have continued, everyone. It didn't, did it? No, it bounced above it and went all the way up to the next most important zone, the 786, 886 zone, redistribution, but we like to call it Sniper's Alley around here because we are the 786 assassins. What is 786 assassins? Well, you're seeing it right here in front of you. This is Sniper's Alley. When the price hits Sniper's Alley, it tends to get its head shot off. That's exactly what happened here back in April of 21. Okay, the price fell all the way back down to $78. This is when we bought. A bunch of us bought nodes right here. Okay, we killed it. We did a great thing. We made a ton of money. What's up, Nick? What's up, Miss Beverly? Raging Beagle, DVAD, Hal, DVAD, TZ, Shorty Guzman again. What's up? This is exactly what we wanted to see, everybody. This was it. This was the magic. Sniper's Alley hit. It fell back. This gave us a chance to DCA in. And since it's an uptrend now, you can dollar cost average at the bottoms, everybody. When it dips, you can buy because you're on an uptrend. It will likely continue going up. Ooh, that's crazy. Dollar cost averaging on an uptrend, right? Not a downtrend. Ding, ding. We broke Sniper's Alley later after we hit it. How far did we go after that? Well, we tested Sniper's Alley a little bit more right here. After that, clean run, broke through all-time high. We never retested all-time high. Okay? Never retested it. And that sucked because if we had have retested it, we may be higher up in price right now. Okay? But we didn't retest it. So since it never retested, it needed to retest later, and it did so. It ran all the way up to a take profit line. 1414, 1272, and 1618 are our take profit lines, everyone. You want to know how I came up with these prices? Well, this is how. Fibonacci retracement and Fibonacci extensions give you these answers. Okay? This is simple tools that you have the same tools in your tool bag to use that I have. Okay? Here you go. Hit 1414. Now we started a downtrend. I've already proven that with a lower low and a lower high. Okay? Downtrend. Now that we have a downtrend and it's confirmed, we need to pull the Fibonacci retracement in the other direction now to measure how far back this big uptrend that we had comes. Because if you've ever lost your keys, what do you do when you lose your keys, folks? You retrace your steps, right? You retrace your steps. You go back through it to find out where you set your keys down. Lev Hack says, "What's up, Keith? Are you on an alcoholic?" No, I'm not an alcoholic myself. I come from a long family of alcoholics. I've learned tolerance and moderation as that goes. I come from a family of drug dealers, dope heads, and alcoholics, and I'll never be that because of that. I have moderation, and I'm smart enough to know my limits. Everyone should learn their limits, especially if you're going to drink. We are adults here, and we do drink during the stream. I have my adult juice boxes right here. Okay, I'm waiting on it to thaw a little bit. It's a little too thick right there at the moment, and I'm in the middle of something analyzing, so I'm trying to go hard right now, bro. What's up, Al? So now we've got an uptrend. We want to measure how far back it'll retrace. We're looking for our keys and we want to try to find them. So we're retracing our steps, okay? From the bottom up now, because it was an uptrend and now we want to see it come back. How far back could it come, everyone? Well, here's our answers. So far, we've bounced right off the 236 line and failed to get an uptrend, and it created this downtrend right here. I'll draw a trend line back for you. Blew right through the 382 line, never tested it. That kind of sucked. What's next? The continuation fib. Here's the continuation fib right here at 130. If it can bounce this 130 line and move up, excellent. That's more uptrend for everyone. If it doesn't, it's going to fail farther. And where will it fail to? $76 and $57. Is there a guarantee that it'll come back to 130? No, there's not. Nothing is guaranteed in this world. This chart is not that old. And for that reason, we have to play it as the ball lies. A little at a time here. until we get a buy signal. Do we have a buy signal? No, we do not. No, we do not. Any buy signal here you get is risk at best. Risk at best. I'm trying to reduce risk as I go along. Have I bought some? Yes. Did I buy some at the right time? In my opinion, yes. I'm racing the clock. Yes, I would agree with that. I need 14 more days to have my ROI back. Okay, 14 more days and we're good. Till then, 2 more weeks. I need this price to stay around here for 2 more weeks. Can it do it? We'll find out. If it doesn't, it's going to stretch my time out a little bit there. And that would have been a bad play on my part. And I'm willing to admit when I make mistakes, unlike some people. What's the likelihood that this goes to this 50 fib? 60%. 60%. That doesn't mean it will. 40% very well could reverse. I still think this thing needs to come back and retest this inverse this head and shoulders right here, somewhere around $400. Okay, there's a neckline right here on this head and shoulders. It needs to come back and test this, and then, in my opinion, perhaps run down there to 130. I wouldn't mind that, but come up here and let me get my profits first out. I'm waiting on that move for it to make this move back to the bottom of the trend line and drop again. I wouldn't hate that. I know that looks bad, but in fact, let's get a little childish with it here, right? Yeah, that could be a limp dick going right down to the 130 line. We'll see how it plays out here. Do they have a lot of cool things they're trying to work on? Yes. Does that affect the chart? No, it does not. What affects the chart? Well, it's pretty simple. Buyers and sellers. Buyers and sellers based off supply and demand. Buyers and sellers buy trends. They buy uptrends and downtrends. If your supply is low and your demand is high, you'll be on an uptrend. If your demand is low and your supply is high, you'll be on a downtrend. When that halvening was taken away, which everyone's super upset about, that oh God, we're going to have a halvening. How dare they have our rewards? The price would be much higher on strong. Why? Because there's less supply being printed out for you in rewards. I know it's a fixed supply. I'm just saying the word printed so you understand it. There's less supply being given out to you. So now you want more of it because you can't get more of it and it's more scarce. The demand goes up and there's a fixed supply of strong. There's only so much out there. Since there's only so much out there, you have to limit the amount that comes out. Okay? So limit it. Reduce the rewards and then you get that. Price would have went to around 2,300 and would have stayed up there like Luna, in my opinion, if that had happened. Well, that didn't happen, did it? No, it didn't. So they didn't have. Price ran up and hit our take profit lines, and there's nothing to stop it from coming back down. Tons of people have rewards now. They're getting their profits and they're taking them out. You need to have those rewards. Now, did they implement something to help supply and demand? Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They implemented Ethereum nodes. Not only Ethereum nodes, but now Polygon nodes have a reward system that tapers down slowly that'll eventually go down to a number of 0. Okay? And then you'll no longer get rewards from that node. You'll need to make another one to cover the losses on that. So that creates demand. You get that supply and demand, okay? Excellent. Problem is most of the nodes are Ethereum nodes. So now they're saying there'll eventually be a stop when you won't be able to get those Ethereum nodes anymore. They didn't say the word cap. What they said is they won't be available at some point, okay? So if that's the case, there'll be a stop on those, and the only new nodes you'll be able to make are Matic nodes or Polygon nodes and whatever new nodes that come on the line after that. We haven't got those out yet, okay? So when that happens, we'll see. But until then, we still have a supply and demand issue. All right. They need to fix that ASAP. There's why your price went down. There's why it's doing step by step by step by step. No excuses, no ifs, ands, or buts, no bullshit, just 100% straight facts only. I don't fool around with anything else. None of that other shit matters to me. I don't watch AMAs. I don't read white papers. I don't read light papers. I don't read any of that dumb shit. It doesn't make you money, folks. What makes you money? This chart right here in front of you makes money. Use it to your advantage. Use it and make more money than the next guy. And then teach him what you did so he can make more money than the next guy. And then we can all make money together, folks. I'm on your fucking team. Everyone in the strong chat who's going to watch this, I'm on your team. I'm not against you. I'm just telling the facts like they are. I don't hate you. I don't hate anyone. There are people I dislike, but I don't hate you. I don't hate anyone. Please stop hating me for doing what I do. I'm not your enemy. I'm on your fucking team. For God's sakes, kids, grow up. And I say kids for a reason. If you're under 25 and you think you're a genius, Unless you can show me your IQ score, shut up. Okay? Thank you. Now let's go to the next charts. I got some more I want to run through. We have 9 minutes left because, see, my voice is starting to go. You hear it? We have 9 minutes left. We're going to try to breeze through these other charts real quick, and then we'll be back tomorrow for our European stream because we do a European stream also, folks. How cool is that? Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, we'll be there for crypto before dark, all for everyone else. And then we'll probably have a Zoom for the members in the Discord afterwards. All right, let's breeze through Flux. What do we see on Flux? A similar situation? Sure enough, similar situation. We had a humongous run up, higher highs and higher lows and higher highs and higher lows until we created a lower high and a lower low. And now we've got nothing but a solid downtrend here. You don't have to be a mathematician to see that downtrend line. Until this line breaks, no, thank you. Until this line breaks, we have nothing to talk about. No, I don't care about news or any other stuff. Until this breaks and tests, and I mean comes up and breaks and then comes back down and dances around this trend line a little bit, comes up and breaks and dances around, then we can talk. Till then, no, the knife is still falling, everybody. No. Where's this going next? Well, it looks a little sideways, butting up against this trend line. I don't like that. It's sitting right in Sniper's Alley right now. What do our other indicators say? RSI is trying to trend up. It hasn't yet. MACD is slowly going up. A little bit of bullish divergence here. I like that. Break the trend line and prove it to me, okay? Come up and at least hit $1.82 at the 50 fib. Yes, that could mean more down or sideways, but give me some price action to show me something, okay? I think we're going to get it sooner or later. Just got to sit back and wait on it to happen. You cannot make this stuff do anything. It will do it on its own. Now, pre-search, similar situation. You're seeing lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and in fact, it's still failing. We can take these little white marks off here because I was marking the trend for you. Pull our trend line here, like that, like so. And what do you see? Same situation, falling knife. Until this crosses this trend line, no thank you. You can try to grab this knife on the way down if you want. I'm not going to do that shit. This doesn't pay me enough to do that. No thank you. The argument for strong is, hey, this thing pays me to do it. I should just do it now because I'm missing rewards. And if that's your game, fine. 136 people watching, 103 likes. Thank you, everybody. If you would go hit like before you leave, I would super appreciate that shit. It helps our algorithm. And it gets us up on the stream a little bit. We can be a little bit more popular. We can help more people. Who asked something? Somebody asked something. Hardy Boy says, there's always test the trend line. About 80+% of the time, trend lines retest. Yes. Jameson Black Barrel, Martini time. Hold on. Jameson Black Barrel. The stuff's top shelf. I love it. It's so good. As you can see, I've marked the bottle. It's great. It's good stuff. Now, again, back to pre-search. Failing your lower highs, lower lows the whole way until this breaks this and creates a higher high. My voice is going out. I'm sorry, y'all. Until this breaks and comes out, no thank you. GALA. I'm invested in GALA. I have a GALA node. I would love for this to go higher, everybody. Before you say I'm fudding bags here, understand that I want this to go up just as much as the next guy. However, this is not broken trend yet, has it? No, it hasn't. And until this breaks trend, no, thank you. Yes, we have a bit of a trend line here on the bottom. Excellent. Do something with it. What does the indicator say? Same as the last chart we looked at on Flux. Trying to turn up, but you haven't quite gotten there yet. Give me something to work with here. Break a trend line and we can talk about it. Till then, no thank you. Plug-in nodes. Some people have gotten into plug-in lately. So put the plug-in chart up here for you, okay? Not very much data, not very much liquidity, so it's a little choppy, and I'm sorry. But what do you see here? You see the exact same thing I'm trying to say. Kind of choppy, lower highs and lower lows the whole way. The trend is still there. Until this breaks, no thank you. That's sideways at best. If it doesn't pay you enough to be in it, to be dealing with sideways at best, then don't get in it. Pocket nodes. Is there a new one that just come out? A lot of people didn't ask me about these, and I don't have one. No, because they're not out yet. Right now, it's just staking. What do you see, folks? You see a downtrend with lower highs and lower lows and no support to catch it here. There's no support zones of reversals in here to stop this from falling farther. Therefore, falling knife until this crosses the trend line, No. Thank you, everybody. No. No. Nancy Reagan, just say no. Hopefully when you do that God voice, people hear it. Liam, no, sir, I don't chart that. I can't chart scams. I won't chart scams. I'll never give them free press. If I give you free press, it's better than no press at all. Even if I say bad things, I'm saying the name, and that kicks the algorithm off. And sure as shit, people will buy because they see me say it. I'm not going to do it. Same thing with XDC. XDC, this is not the full chart. I understand that. Not the point. Right now, the trend is down. Could you try to snag this at some support line on another chart? Sure. Be careful because this is still a falling knife. Up 5% today. Yes. Even if your indicators turn green, even if I put the 821 EMA up here and this thing crosses and gives me a positive cross, and let's say hypothetically this thing comes up here and bounces and does something like this. Excellent. You made a little bit of money here, but unless you're willing to sell this and get back out, you're in trouble because now you're going to be watching the knife fall again. And if the knife falls again, now you're losing money. And then you're going to be mad at me because I told you something that wasn't true. So I'm never going to bullshit you here. I'm always going to shoot it straight. And if you hate me for that, that's all there is to it. I've kind of come to the point where I'm not going to answer comments anymore on Twitter. I'm going to talk to my YouTube people here because YouTube people here tend to be a little smarter than the Twitter people, which is awesome. I'm going to answer all the questions I can in the Discord because those are my people. Whether you pay or not, I'm trying to answer every single question in there. Okay, it's a paid group. It's also free for the general chat. Thank you very much. I'm not ripping anybody off. It's a grand total of a whopping $16 a month. Yeah, okay, I know gas is expensive. I get it. But you can also do $8 a month if you don't want to do $16. And yes, we're talking about a fancy coffee from Starbucks with whipped cream on top of it. That's how much that buys you, right? Yeah, look at that. Zach said, yeah, XTC, no, 10 million tokens to stake. Yeah, so $500,000. No thank you, folks. No thank you. I'm not with it. I'm not with it. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it for the slight amount of money you make a day. No, it's not worth it. You're taking too much of a risk there, in my opinion. I'm more risk adverse than most. We talk about this amongst the admins on what risk we want to take and what we don't. This is one of those examples. Let's see, BTC having, we got one more minute. Let's do Bitcoin real quick, shall we? And we shall. Last chart of the day, and then we'll jump off to some more. Do you look into gaming crypto like VRE Engine? Yeah, just not on this stream, Patrick. We'll actually do that tomorrow at 1. I'm going to go through more market coins one by one by one. Tonight, I just wanted to talk about nodes because I hear the constant chatter and people won't stop about it. So I wanted to be real with you here. I charted this Bitcoin and I put it on Twitter for everyone to see. I told you I had two choices. This thing could ride up with the cloud like it's trying to do now. Ride up with the cloud and get moving. Or she could fail and come down to the red line. We still don't have anything proof positive yet, so I want to give this a bit to kind of even itself out and see what it wants to do. And if I look at the difference between this CME chart and the regular Bitcoin chart, you see the cloud looks a little different, okay? It's a little different. And because it's a little different, it gives me pause. And if I flip over to the weekly, you see even more data here. And this is why I said what I said on the weekly. You know, you got two choices here. This thing can ride up and go above this cloud and keep moving up to the next resistance and support line. I expect this baseline to come down here some. Or we can fail. I'm more inclined to believe the latter rather than the former because it looks like, to me, everything's a bit of a fallen knife until it's not. I'd be happy to tell you when it's not anymore. So, that's 11:30, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. to do all this again. Only it'll be for the European people and for the regular people. I'm here for you. I'll be over in the Discord talking. If anybody wants anything or has any questions, we're gonna have a Zoom meeting tomorrow and talk about it. I'll have it after the stream, and anyone else can jump in and talk and shoot the ball with me if they like. That's the beauty of the Discord. We're going to do that more. We're going to be a more inclusive family. It takes some time for me to adapt to things. I'm trying to adapt. Okay, my world changed very fast here. So I'll see you guys on the next stream on tomorrow at 1 p.m. I have a new link put up. Thank you. 130 people showed up. 136 people showed up for this. That's awesome. I think that's an all-time high for us. Thank you very much. I'll leave you with this. As the late, great, notorious B.I.G. said, folks, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. I can't tell you how much I